The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. His throw incomplete.
That's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he'll be out right at the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Here's second and 3. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, 58 yards. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Ridiculous, take him out.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
Room here to run.
Down the right sideline. How about this? He's to the 10.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Cam Akers, 85 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
A run straight ahead with Achane. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Cam Akers. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. That is caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 24 yards. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And he completes it to Berrios. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And that's on Austin Jackson, first-round pick in 2020.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua on the move to his left. Short throw hauled in by Croft. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second down. Looking to pass. Tua completes it to the tight end Smythe. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now Tua.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have moved out in front.
Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 128 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got him. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll give this to Akers running right. Down to about the 32.
Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson from 19 yards away. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Cameron Bynum.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this one is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Tua. It's caught. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. Tua, a final shot before half. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been at fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Cousins on first down. That's down the field for Jefferson. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 38 yards. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. There he goes, right side! And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Braxton Berrios, 33 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
21G, 21G.
Tua going to try and throw for it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Akers, 84 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Berrios now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Braxton Berrios with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
3rd down and 6.
Throwing, Cousins. And that would be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced them to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now
and the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, that offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
Following the interception, Cousins. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 240 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Cousins now on second down. They'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A give up the middle to Akers. To about the 26 here. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Going right back to Akers. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Javon Holland. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Gosh, given the time, the short game will be a bit better off just dropping that.
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here's Tua. Forced out to his left. This is caught by Waddle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Tua steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
successfully. And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on third down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped him for no gain.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mostert is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. One final try for Tagovailoa. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They took their shot from the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that run from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception and a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.